Oh, are we going? Right on time. Literally as the timer ticked over to 8. Holy shit. PlayStation. They're going to reveal the price straight away. Maybe not.
Each time I awake, this planet seems somehow different.
Where are we?
You see things others can't.
It says the power that flows through this land.
What are they showing exactly? It's just a showcase. Now I've got to turn it up.
But whatever comes, I will be ready.
Apparently the human ear can detect a decibel, a volume difference every 3 decibels or so, apparently. Captured on PC, emulating the PS5 experience? What's that bullshit? What the fuck? It's not PlayStation then, is it?
You all know the target. Shiva's dominant. And only the dominant.
How do we even know the girl will be among us?
Our kind do not question orders. We follow them.
Oh, it's Final Fantasy.
Sergeant, let's summon their icon.
Icon? That thing's a bloody mountain.
Final Fantasy 14.
Our foe will not relinquish their mother crystal easily. This will be a bitter fight.
You should not be out of doors. We have discussed this. Come, Joshua. Your father will be expecting us.
I am Joshua's shield. I'm sworn to protect him.
So it's the Final Fantasy 15 combat system.
Mean you refuse? Did you not pledge your sword to our cause?
But it has the
What does it
look
matter?
of Final Fantasy 14.
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
Without the blessing of the Mother Crystal, we cannot defend our realm from the spread of the Blight.
I'm pretty sure every game at the Xbox event was captured on PC. Nina.
Imperial Vipers. Do they really mean to invade us?
It looks like it's just like a boss rush game, you know? Like you're in arenas and you fight bosses.
Phoenix.
Stop this!
Second icon of fire. But that's impossible.
The legacy of the crystals. Sonic and the 7 crystals.
Has shaped our history. For long enough. I'll kill you.
I mean, the graphics don't look very good.
I do.
Final Fantasy. What's that? I don't know Roman numerals. 16. Final Fantasy 16, a PlayStation console exclusive, also available on PC. Well, I don't need a PlayStation then. Just buy it on PC. So it's not coming to Xbox. Jesus. You can't keep going back and forth between being exclusive to one console and then not, and then back again. Will I get a PS5 if Demon's Souls Remaster is a launch title? That won't be the only reason to get one. I've already played it loads of times. I'm not gonna... I'll buy it when I get a PS5, but I won't buy a PS5 just for it. How can I not know Roman numerals? 'Cause I don't. It's not used in normal day life. Ever. Apart from with Final Fantasy. So this is a launch title. This is the only...
Check. You got the house key? Yeah.
This is the only launch title that we know of. Basic school tier. I wasn't taught Roman numerals in school. I was taught 2x2.
Come on,
not
we're gonna be late.
That like line X by line X.
Hey! Dude, I am so filling your suit with snow. Are you still wearing your suit?
Yeah, just in case.
It's gonna be fine.
It's gameplay.
See, this is my favorite part of living in Harlem. Pop-up street fair, best
Is
food
it
in
gonna...
the city.
It's gonna be like Infamous First Light. It's gonna be a small experience. Probably not worth buying a PlayStation solely for. It probably won't last very long. Now this is really fucking quiet now, this is.
You gonna vote for her?
It's still hard to think of Mom as a politician. She's been a teacher
Turned it
her
up
whole
to
life.
maximum and it's
Similar
still
skill sets, right?
not that loud.
Rallying people, educating them, making sure they don't throw things at each other.
An explosion will happen and it will blow our ears out.
Hi, I'm Brian Porter,
That was
creative
it?
director at Insomniac Games. We're excited to show you this first look at gameplay from Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales. Our story picks up 1 year after the events of the first game, and we find Miles' new home, Harlem, is in danger. Trouble brews while Miles' mom, Rio Morales, leads an election rally. A war between
The graphics
devious
don't look
energy
that
corporation Roxxon
much better
and the underground.
from
A
face
high-tech criminal
value.
army
I'm
led
telling
by
you,
the
it's going to be the
T-Bird
small
starts to
things
break out.
that are
In this gameplay
improved, but the
sequence,
main
captured on
things you probably
PlayStation
won't
5 hardware,
notice that much of a
Underground attacks
difference.
Roxxon, sending the rally into chaos in a fight that spills onto the Braithwaite Bridge, where the Underground tries to steal Roxxon's experimental energy source, Newform. Let's take a look.
Spider-Man was my favourite game of 2018, even though I played it in 2019. Purple neon, it's like Infamous First Light, there was purple neon everywhere.
We're after the new form. Ignore everything else.
Doc Ock? Looks too sci-fi.
Get rid of him. Then grab as much as you can carry.
He's got electric powers. He looks really thin. Skinny man.
Keep him busy.
No more subway rides. Whoa. Look at that new UI. Oh, no, it's not that new. I don't know, it's just something more comic booky look about it. I haven't played the other Spider-Man in a year and a half now. I've already forgotten it. Dub dub. Wob wob.
People are trapped over there. I have to push past.
guy.
Where is
You go invisible? Okay. The camera annoys you? No. Look how much health he took off then. Like 90 health. Jesus. Always on a bridge.
No.
It definitely looks a lot more zoomed in, but that could just be because of the set piece on a camp on a bridge. 2018 Spider-Man was quite zoomed out. Whoa!
The bus.
Looks a lot more linear, a lot more set piecey. Where's actual Spider-Man gone? And then the bus just lands on him.
Thank you, man.
Those people, they're trapped.
I've got an idea.
He got bit in Spider-Man 2018. Do you not know that? Have you beaten Spider-Man 2018? You would know that if you played it.
I can stop this.
They should have made this co-op. I was saying at the end of my playthrough of the 2018 one that they were going to make a co-op game. Like Spider-Man 2, Peter Parker and Miles together, co-op. And if they don't do that, then with Spider-Man 2, if they make one, that'll be a huge missed opportunity. 2 Spider-Mans, co-op, crazy. That's from the trailer they showed off, that scene. Miles. His name in it, Miles Morales. Be yourself. Holiday 2020. Why haven't they announced the date? Why is there no date? Why is it holiday? Are they not going to announce the fucking date in this conference? If they'd have put the date and price at the beginning of the conference, they could have actually announced the date then and there for the game. When was Miles introduced in the comic books? Harry Potter! Is this the Harry Potter game? Oh my god, it's my game! They're finally announcing the Harry Potter game.
Both beautiful and powerful binds together our long history. That common bond we share
It's my game.
is the legacy.
Let's hope J.K. Rowling is nowhere to be seen.
Now it is time to add
1800s?
story to these hallowed halls, and quite possibly shape the future of the wizarding world.
Is this the RPG that they
Every
were making?
corridor, every portrait, every stone in this castle tells.
How is this place not regulated? That's what I want to know.
Wizards who came before.
Every fucking year there's a fucking disaster that happens at the school. Kids die. Why has it not been shut down yet?
Magical abilities in the classrooms of the world's most talented professors. And while your journey begins at Hogwarts, brewing potions, taming fantastic beasts, and mastering spells, there is a larger world beyond these walls. A world filled with dangers you
I read the
can't yet
first 2
imagine.
books,
An ancient
but
knowledge
I didn't really need to read it. I know what happens. It's my life. Is this an actual RPG?
That strange and mysterious talent you possess may be the key.
Do we make our own?
This dormant power.
Do we make our own fucking character? I'm just gonna make Harry Potter because that's what I look like.
limitless. But what form will it take? The journey ahead will reveal.
I don't know why, but it reminds me of Fable Legends. That game that never came out, got cancelled.
The choices you make now
Holy
will
fucking
define
shit.
the legacy of Hogwarts.
Hogwarts Legacy. Now that sounds... Hogwarts Legacy? What kind of a name is that? Live the Unwritten. Avalanche. So people who made Just Cause and Mad Max? Really? I guess because it's a big open world game, maybe? We don't really know what the game entails though, do we? Could just be a normal action adventure game.
Hi everyone, I'm Dan Vondrak, creative director at Raven.
Call
of Duty, yeah. The game world to life unlike anything you've ever experienced, and the PlayStation 5 is making that happen. With the power of the new console, we've been able to significantly enhance the overall experience. From what you see in the world, to how it feels in your hands, to what you hear around you. In Black Ops Cold War, you will be transported to the year 1981, in the middle of one of the most dangerous times the world has ever known. The height
It doesn't really
of the
look like
Cold
Black
War.
Ops, it looks like Modern
The
Warfare.
following is a portion of the first campaign mission where you've been given the name of a high-value target linked to the Iran hostage crisis. But in true Black Ops style, nothing is as it seems. Take a look.
I'm Ronald Reagan. I know nothing about Ronald Reagan.
The team is out of the picture. How long before we get Arash? The team arrived in Turkey a few hours ago. They should be in position shortly.
I stopped playing the COD campaigns because they were a waste of time, and I regret playing the Modern Warfare campaign because it was so bad.
Airfield's just up ahead.
They fucking replaced the
find
voice
this
actor for
shithead.
James Woods because they're fucking dicks.
Priority is to ID Arash before things go hot.
I don't like this compass shit. Get rid of it. Give me a mini-map. I mean, there is already a mini-map. Why do you need a compass? The new one. The most recent Modern Warfare. The campaign was the worst COD campaign.
Check it out.
I mean, the Modern Warfare reboot, is the worst Call of Duty I've ever played. Unless you count the Classified, which came out on the Vita. That's the worst one.
Arash might be in the truck.
I can't make out his face yet.
I don't want to know.
So, you make your own character in this one, apparently. They're trying to make the levels kind of like Hitman levels. Or some of them at least.
Hold fire. We need a positive ID.
But you got big stuff to explore.
That's our
No one
man.
gives a shit about
Take
Call
him
of Duty
out.
single player. I fucking do. Black Ops 1 and 2 had great campaigns. We Sniper Elite now, boys. What the fuck? Stop buying Call of Duty. But Call of Duty's actually a good value for money. You get a shit ton of content. Yeah, the campaign's short, but like usually you get a co-op mode like Zombies or Spec Ops. You get a million multiplayer maps and modes. The Black Ops 2 had multiple endings. You could make choices through the game. And apparently they're going to bring that back. They're bringing the RC car back, which is really cool. It's set before Black Ops 2, yeah, I know. Set in the 80s. It's a prequel. It's a prequel to Black Ops 2, but it's a sequel to Black Ops 1. It's like the pre-sequel for Borderlands. Like Borderlands, the pre-sequel. How is that? Is this Toy Story? How is that RC car so fast that it's catching up with a fucking plane? Is it going to be like so ridiculous that it's just really fun and awesome? I mean, Black Ops 1 and 2 had really cool storylines, intricate storylines with cool plot twists.
Let's go.
It doesn't look like the Cold War to me. Not that I know anything about the Cold War. It just looks like a reskinned Modern Warfare. It ain't me. It ain't me.
We hope you enjoyed that sneak peek at the campaign for Black Ops Cold War. There are many more twists and turns along the way as you begin to unravel the truth, and we can't wait for you to play it soon. In addition to the story campaign, Cold War features the next generation of multiplayer online combat and an all-new awesome zombies experience. Today, I have the special honor to announce on behalf of my friends at Treyarch that the PlayStation community doesn't have to wait to play multiplayer. Starting this Friday, PlayStation players will be able to play the multiplayer alpha exclusively on PlayStation 4. And for those of you that are watching at home on your PS4, you can preload the experience starting tomorrow. We can't wait to see you online Friday and through the weekend. Enjoy the rest of the show.
That's not how we do dates in the UK. If I ever get my driving placed, I only just got an email yesterday. Took like a week for them to email me back.
All clear.
It's the thing. No. It's Resident Evil 8.
What the hell? Take him away.
With Castlevania Castle for some reason. And werewolves. But when they showed this off for the first time, it had a really bad frame rate.
We give glory. The bell tolls for us all. They're coming again.
So look, that frame rate could have been for effect. That looked really bad then.
Paranoid. Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to pick berries for her father, who was hard at work. But the forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. The bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees.
It's a Tim Burton film.
Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch. And into
Is Resident Evil really Resident Evil if it's first person though?
It's just a local tale.
I haven't played Resident Evil 7. Resident Evil 8. That don't look like no village to me. It looks like a castle. What are you buying?
If it's just looking, window shop away.
What are you selling? I've only played the 2 remake, 4, and 5. Hey, Deathloop. I'm still confused about who the other character is. Is it a real player or is it AI?
You want out of a time loop? You gotta learn how it works.
You gotta shoot yourself.
Black Reef is a puzzle, and each visionary is a different piece. Here's Igor.
I am a respected scientist.
I've done so many loops, I've learned to run circles around him.
Hey, over here! I'm coming for you!
It's like Groundhog Day. You get better at it the more you go, try as you go. It's made by the people who made Dishonored, so it's going to look like Dishonored.
More than I can remember, but there is never enough time. I go after one, another lives. Because right now, half an island away, a different visionary is throwing his nightly cannibal masquerade. Alexis Dorsey.
Everybody shut up! This is my jam.
Igor's a big fan, yet somehow he never makes it to the party. Something keeps him home.
Colt, you there, buddy?
Here's the invite to the party.
Is it like singular levels that are like puzzles and you got to try and get through it without dying once?
I did it! I did it, it works!
Daddy makes every morning, unless I get there first.
Like, what's the actual structure of the game?
No experiment, no breakthrough. No reason for Igor not to drink his disappointment with Alexis. Now I got a shot at killing them.
Is this all like one level? Is it like Hitman? If you do this, the character will go over here and then you'll be able to kill them here and blah 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 blah. Doesn't really look like anyone can touch you. You're that powerful. How'd you even die? Payday wannabe? What? Nothing like Payday.
Eight targets on my list. Every one of them with grand plans for eternal life. To break the loop, I gotta break the rules. Clock's ticking.
So is the other player, the other character a real player?
I'm not like those other idiots. Only got one name on my list.
That's a real player. So what, can someone invade you? Like Dark Souls? Payday 1 was good. Payday 2 was not good. Payday 2 is a dreadful game. That was Capcom. You're not making a new Dead Rising, are you?
If our positions were switched, would our fates be different? Would I have your life?
Devil May Cry?
Mine. You a demon.
Oh. Next Gen Edition. Ray tracing? Who gives a fuck about ray tracing? I would never turn it on. If you lose 30% performance, you're never going to turn it on. It's like volumetric fog. It came out recently. It came out like a year and a half ago, which is not recent, really. Didn't it come out a year and a half ago? It did. It's just the next gen edition.
Rest in peace.
Came out like March 2019, something like that. I've already played the bad one. It came out March 2019, yeah. Every DMC had a special edition. Special edition.
Cry.
But I'll buy it on PC. I played the 2013 one, which was really not very good, and it was short as hell. Oddworld, it's the new Oddworld game. I've only played the cowboy one, the Wild West one.
Did those fugitive morons burn down their own hideout?
It sounds idiotic, but that's exactly what it looks like.
Bad Guama for burning down my farm.
Why you
Hi, I'm Lorne Lanning, creative director of Oddworld Soulstorm, and we're excited to bring you an all-new exclusive trailer from the game. Here, our unlikely hero, Abe, finds himself fresh off the back of freeing his people from the nefarious Rupture Farms. He thinks the journey is over, but soon discovers it has only just begun. The stakes are higher, the threats are larger, the obstacles are more devious, and it's all made possible by the power of PlayStation 5. Enjoy.
The 2013 Devil May Cry game was a prequel. Prequel reboot type thing. Yeah, it's made by Ninja Theory, right? Or the other one, I don't remember which one. I get Ninja Theory confused with another company sometimes.
Wait here. Hey, why'd you hold up? I could go for a sandwich right now. We gotta get out of here. Come on, let's get out of here. My tummy's growling.
Hey! Hey, come on! Hey! Matthew Mitosis will be happy, I think. Possibly. Maybe not. He didn't like the remake of the first one?
Gregory, your friends are worried about you. They're here with me. Please come out. Gregory, I may have lost my temper earlier, but it was just a glitch. It won't happen again.
That looks fucking creepy.
It's been such a difficult day for all of us.
I'm afraid I can't let you do that right now.
And we can play a game together. It won't happen again.
Imagine if they did a jump scare in a fucking digital event. Was it fucking Five Nights at Freddy?
Gregory, be still. I think she's found us.
Wow, that voice. Oh, it's fucking... Is it Five Nights at Freddy? Oh, fuck off. What the fuck? Who cares about that? Kids. Gregory. I've put on a modulator on my voice to make me sound evil. It's the big boy time.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel.
Damon's house. Damon's house. Damon's house.
Soul of the lost withdrawn
I'm not sure how I feel about the new lighting though. It looks it used to be really grey, and now they've made it yellowy.
So the world might be mended.
I can't get that excited because I've fucking beaten this game so many fucking times. It's gonna be the same game, but I want there to be the online to come back because I never got to experience the online. They put a ladder there? There was never a ladder there before. Where are you going to lock on? Why do you not lock it? Oh, the animations are the same. They've just, like, made more fluid. Damn. That's cool. They've made that red. Why have they made that red? Oh, messages. Whoa, look at this. It looks like Shadow of the Colossus. They've done it in that same kind of look. Is that... You get a sound effect every... That sound effect sounds a bit weird. It sounds more like souls actually escaping from their body. But the animations are all the same animations. But not the they're done in the same way. I'm guessing they've probably been redone, but they've redone them the same? That makes sense? Wow, those blue knights don't even look recognizable. I mean, the layout's all the same. There's messages. This is the tutorial from the original game that you can choose to skip on subsequent playthroughs. It's got a different feel because the camera's slightly to the left or to the right. It used to be bang in the middle. Where's the UI? Why have they turned the UI off? It's got that fucking Sony camera. Every fucking Sony game has got over-the-shoulder camera. Fuck me. So... Okay, dead. If you do that, you'll die, basically. You'll be dead. This boss will two-shot you. You're dead. Your character's dead. Oh, the character always had a light on him in Demon's Souls. I can't remember what the item was called, but the item is in your inventory. It says cast a light, a small aura around you. So are they going to add... Are they going to re-add that level that they never finished or not, are they? Are they going to make the dragons not shit anymore? What the fuck? Look at that. Jesus. They're not even recognizable. Damn. They're not adding the new art, the old archstone that was broken. Right. I think that's going to divide people. Just because it looks so different and the atmosphere is so different and the feel is so different. Like the animations are all the same, but the camera, like the way they've changed some of the colors of some stuff. Interesting. Very interesting. They need to make it so you can have more than 4 fucking save slots. It's Fortnite. Great. We can talk over this. Yeah, in the original Demon's Souls, you could only have 4 characters. You had to delete them if you wanted to make another one. So they better have made it like the other ones. So I don't want to I don't want to delete my characters. I want to fucking want to play again, but with a new character. The Demon's Souls is probably the easiest one, I would say. It's got the hardest start. got the hardest start of any Souls games because you have to beat the first level before you can level up. So you can't farm or grind. You have to do it. If you can't do it, well then you're fucked. But after that, I would say it's probably the easiest one. But New Game Plus is fucking balls hard in Demon's Souls. It is so hard. It's the hardest out of all of them, I would say. There's such a leap in difficulty from New Game to New Game Plus in Demon's Souls. It's crazy. Well, that was extremely different to the Super Mario All-Stars.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
Visually, it's a completely different game. Like, some places are unfucking recognizable. I do hope they add stuff. Because I don't, if it's all the same, then it'll be kind of a waste of remaking it. You know, if they're not going to change stuff, then I don't know.
After all we've been through.
It's time.
But I never got to experience Demon's Souls in its heyday. I never got to really play the online, so that's what I'm most excited about, playing the online properly, doing lots of co-op. I love co-op in Souls games. I spent so many hours just putting my summon sign down and just fighting bosses with people. I don't like PvP though. Oh, fuck PvP. But Demon's Souls has interesting PvP because you can just keep healing forever and ever because you've got infinite items, which they might change. Who knows? I don't know. I can't really get that excited because I'm not playing it yet. We don't know what's changed gameplay-wise. Like the tendency system, are they going to make that more accessible? Because that is fucking very obtuse. But I love Demon's Souls, man. It's probably my favorite Souls game, apart from the first game. It has such a different feel, visually, tonally. What the fuck? That looks weird on its side like that. So you can just flip it on the same base. Why am the most exciting thing is a fucking remake. Here we go, the price and the date. Price and the date. Whoa, there you go. Same price. Damn. Same price. That went by really fast.
So now you know.
It's $100 cheaper for the digital edition.
Part of this
Damn.
amazing journey.
Who the fuck would buy an
It's your
S over
passion as
this?
fans of gaming that drives us to deliver a truly new generation of experiences on PS5. From everyone at PlayStation, we appreciate
What are
your
the launch
continued
games?
support.
What are the
We look
launch
forward to you getting
games?
your hands on PS5 very soon. To close, let me leave you with one more quick look.
Yeah, the digital edition of the PS5 is the same power as as just a normal PS5 with the disc. 360 quid, let's say. 90 quid cheaper. God of War! Oh my god! Holy shit. Dude, the ending of God of War is ridiculously badass and crazy. The fuck, what a cliffhanger.
You must prepare yourself.
Ragnarok is coming. Wow, I said that before it came up. 2021? I thought that was fucking years away. How the fuck are they making that in 3 years? No way. How are they making that in 3 years?
Let's go.
Add a jump button. Add a jump button to God of War, please. Is it going to be called God of War Ragnarok? Should have been a launch title. They can't make that in 2 fucking years. That'd be ridiculous. Well then. Why would you buy an Xbox Series S when the digital version of the PlayStation is only... Well, it's £100 more. I guess £100 is quite a lot, but still? Why would you buy an S now? Oh, there's actual gameplay for this game. No one is buying the Series S. Tons of people are buying the Series S. So many people have said, oh, I wasn't going to buy one, but now I'm going to buy an S. I wasn't going to buy an X, but I'll buy an S. It's so cheap. The S is going to... Tons of people are buying the Series S. I reckon more will buy that than the X. I love how Game Pass were like, we're adding EA. Great. EA have tons of games that people want to play. No, the S is still very powerful, very capable. It's just kind of irrelevant when there's no games to play on it. Well then. Yeah, the Series S can't run 360 games like the Xbox because it has 8 gigabytes of VRAM? Is it VRAM or is it RAM? VRAM? Compared to the 9 gigabytes that the Xbox One X has. That's the problem. It will have its own backwards compatibility patches, I think. Right, let's go back. Can we go back? Oh fuck, I want to go back. I can't. I want to look at the date and price more fucking closely. Please. Oh god. What am I doing? What's going on? Fucking hell. Let's go back. What the shit is going on? Where have I lost? I've lost it. PlayStation. This one. What have they done to Twitch? No, you got me a picture already. Thank you. Right. There's no date there though. Where's the date? So 90 quid cheaper. I'd still buy the disc version because I want to be able to play my PS5 games. November 12th and 19th. So there's a 2-day difference. So there's a 2 and a 9-day difference. I don't know why anyone would buy an X or an S. I don't get it. Like you'll buy it and you'll be playing the same games that you've already been playing. There's nothing new to play. You'll be playing the same games. It's pointless. Just play them. Just keep playing them on what you've got already. I don't get it. I got my 360 out. It's so hard, man. So hard. It's so hard to get my 360 out and plug it in. It's so hard. It's so hard. I haven't done it. It's not here. It's not real. I can't play my 360 game. It's not real. It doesn't exist. I've been playing on my 360 because there's a couple of games that aren't on the backwards compatibility thing. This game isn't on. You can't play this one. Lord of the Rings War in the North. It's not on the back compat. I've been playing that a bit. And also, my dad has my Xbox One because I don't play it. There's nothing to play on it. So, well then. What are the fucking launch titles, though? We're fucking 2 months away. And we don't know what... there's nothing to buy, and there's nothing for me... No reason for me to buy it. Do we know the fucking actual launch titles? Well, I'm still not going to buy it if there's no games to play on it. It's ridiculous. I'll buy it like a few months later, a year later, whatever. I don't know. Launch titles. All confirmed launch titles. I mean, look, in Eurogamer have an article. All PlayStation launch games on release. Like, what? I mean, the Xbox has 5. You got a game that comes preloaded and Fortnite. So that's all we know. And I guess Spider-Man, but it said holiday. It didn't even say no launch with the console. It just said holiday. What if it comes out in December? Might come out in December. Because the Xbox has Xbox Series X. The Xbox SX and the Xbox SS is what we're going to call it. Launch games. So, all Xbox Series X launch games. Crikey. Have we got... This is what this has. Oh, what's going on? Whoa, it's tweaking out, man. I see what's happened. There we go. We got a few more, but only like 2 of these games are new. Destiny 2, Fortnite, we played Gears Tactics, Tetris Effect is out already, Assassin's Creed comes out and everything, Destiny 2 comes out and everything, Dirt 5 comes out and everything. Does Yakuza Like a Dragon come out and everything? Black Ops Cold War, but that comes out at the launch of PS5, probably. I mean, like... Could this be the most lackluster launch for any console next gen ever? You know, like there's like nothing. I mean, Xbox are launching with no exclusive game at all. How can you launch a new console with no exclusive game? It's madness to me. That doesn't make any sense. That's the whole point of a console. You sell a console by exclusives, really. I think of it from a PC player view. I think of it from a gamer view. I own all of them. I think of it as someone who owns them all. And PlayStation have Astro's Game Room, which comes preloaded, which is just like a mini game thing that shows off the capabilities of the new technology, I guess. Kind of, maybe, I think. Basically. How the fuck can we be 2 months away and still don't know what we're even going to be playing on it, really? At minimum, for me to buy a PS5, I would need I'd need Spider-Man, Gran Turismo, and Sackboy game. Minimum. And even then, I probably wouldn't buy one. All these games will run better on the Series X. We don't know that, though. Specs don't fucking mean much until you fucking actually test it. I mean, the PS5 has a better SSD and a higher clocked GPU, which could make the difference, could bring it up. We don't know. Like, I mean, like, the specs don't really mean how good a game will look. Look at fucking Halo. I look like dog shit. I could see myself buying a PS5 maybe at the end of the launch window, which is like March or May. March or May? Around, I don't know which one it is. I mean, I bought a PS4 a year, the next Christmas. Not the Christmas it came out, the next Christmas. So I didn't get one until like a year and 2 months after it came out. And even then, I don't know what I played on it. When did you buy the Switch? End of 2018? Around that? September? No, maybe September. Around this time, 2018? The Switch originally only had Zelda, and it didn't either because it came out on the fucking Wii U. I played it on the Wii U. Do I still have it? I played it on the fucking Wii U. Like, the Switch had nothing either. That's why I didn't buy one, because it had nothing. What did I even buy? I got, with the Switch, I got Zelda, because it came with it. Super Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart. Can't remember what else I got with it at launch. Not at launch, when I bought it. I think that was about it. I didn't get Mario and Rabbids when I bought it. I bought that a few months afterwards. How do we not know the fucking launch titles yet? What the fuck? We still don't know what we're going to be playing on these consoles when they release. Really? Not really. Apart from old games that we've already played. Oh no, the PS5 isn't back compat to the PS3. It's just back compat with PS4. Doesn't go back any further than the PS4, I don't think. Which is okay for me because my PS3 is plugged in. And I could turn it on and play stuff on it. I would like it for PS2 and PS1. Because the PS1 and PS2 are a bit awkward to use in the modern day. Without, like, accessories. Your monitor might not have, or your TV might not have the right fucking inputs for a PS2 or PS1. I still can't comprehend why you're getting an Xbox One, Xbox Series X, when you have a 2080 Super. Your PC will probably play games better than, even with, what processor do you have? What CPU do you have? I mean, surely that would still, with a 2080 Super, would still be more powerful than an. I have an i7 8700K. Like, I'm pretty sure the games would still play better all the same. And you have a ultra-wide monitor, which I'm pretty sure Xbox doesn't support. Does it? Do the consoles support ultra-wide monitors and different resolutions like that? No. So I don't know. I'm having trouble understanding your rationale. To be fair, because you can plug a controller into PC, you got Game Pass on PC. Other than it just works, which it might not do because it's a launch and things go wrong at launch. I could see it, that argument being justified like a few months, a year after it came out. But other than that, I don't really see it. You like being able to play your games while being on the PC at the same time. You hate having to tab out. Use borderless window. That is real. I mean, I do that on PC though. I have like YouTube and stuff on a second monitor, music. Do you guys not have phones? Shit one, no. I mean, you still got to stop what you're doing on the console to go over to the PC. You don't have 4 hands. You've got to put down the controller to be able to use the PC. Can't even pause games these days. But what? New God of War. It costs the same as an X. And 360. I mean, they're taking a big loss on the digital edition because like a disk drive would cost like 20 quid. So they're taking a big loss on the digital edition just to, try and get people to use their store and, they're buying games through their ecosystem. PlayStation. I mean, Final Fantasy has been primarily a PlayStation exclusive anyway, but it hasn't been for the last 2 generations. Final Fantasy 13 came out on the 360, so with 2 and Lightning Returns. 15 came out on the Xbox, so this is a dick move. You can't keep going back and forth between being an exclusive and then back again and then let's play some COD. I don't have it installed on my SSD. I'd have to turn my PC off and plug in that other hard drive again. Oh, Crytek are making The Climb 2. And new Medal of Honor VR game is coming out in December. Huh. Is it just called Ragnarok? It's not even called God of War. It's called Ragnarok. Then you're not going to fucking do that. No way are they going to not call it God of War. You can't not have the brand recognition of God of War and just call it Ragnarok. That would surely hurt the sales a bit, you would think. It must be called God of War Ragnarok. It can't just be, God of War Ragnarok is the title. Oh. I've seen... Oh yeah, new God of War Ragnarok. They're not God of War 2, though. I always hate it when... movies do this a lot. They get to like 3 or 4, and they drop the fucking numbers and then just use a subtitle. And I fucking hate it when they do that. Call it God of War 2 Ragnarok. But then you've got fucking... Why didn't they just call this God of War 4? And then call that God of War 5? Like, why would that be so hard to do that, There's already a God of War 2. There's already a God of War. It wasn't called God of War 1. They don't call stuff 1. They call it God of War. God of War 4 Ascension. God of War 4 is Ascension, but it's a prequel. And they've got a VR Sniper Elite game. Ugh.
They have the nagging unease that
Sniper Elite
claws at the
games are
back of an enemy's
pretty much
mind.
clones of each other.
Soldier and
Really.
commander alike.
They have not like changed in the last 8 years.
The fear they can instill in a foe. It can penetrate.
Am I done with VR? No. Just that it was too fucking hot. I'm probably gonna need to finish Half-Life Alyx. But it's still fucking... It was 31 degrees today in my room in fucking September. That's fucking ridiculous. The summer is screaming and kicking. This looks like every VR game ever created. It's not leaked. They officially announced it. Did I own COD World War 2 on PC? Yes, I did. But it crashed every 15 minutes. Wait, so what? Facebook are ditching PC-only Rift VR development. Oh dear. Oh dear. What? Oh no. It will no longer be focusing on PC-only hardware, meaning an end to all sales of the Rift S in 2021. What the fuck are they doing? What the fuck are they doing? What are they doing? You're basically making it so you have only one option now. Get the Steam VR, because the Vive is dreadful. I know, I owned one. I sold it because it was shit. It had possibly the worst controllers I've ever used in my life. And I've used the Joy-Cons and the Nintendo 64 controller. Why? The fucking Rift is the best one. The best one that is affordable. Why would you do this? They're trying to make it more casual, more mainstream. Isn't this the one that you can use just without anything? You just put it on, you quickly scan your environment and you go. But it's like, it can't really display good graphics because it has limited hardware, because it has to be all in the headset. Why? Why would you do this? 150 quid elite strap with battery and carrying case. What? Delivering double the usual playtime for half the playtime, for half the fucking price of the fucking VR headset. They fucking fuck you on the accessories, don't they? Facebook has confirmed it will no longer be continuing development of its PC-only Rift headsets, instead of focusing on its popular range of all-in-one models such as the Quest. As a result, the company will be ending the sale of the Rift S in 2021. But does say its Rift platform of PC software isn't going anywhere, that it will continue to support PC, VR, via Quest and Oculus Link. What? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? What the fuck? That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. The Climb 2, being made for the Oculus Quest. Coming exclusively to the Oculus Quest. Can I not play it on the Rift? That'd be ridiculous. It's just a game about going, and that's it. Coming soon. VR is really so niche. It's crazy. What's this? I zoom in. Bit. It's odd to compare the digital edition to the S because they're not even close to being the same kind of thing. Like, really, it should be up here next to the PlayStation 5 or in the middle. Like, the S should be below the digital edition of the PS5, really. There's no storage size announced for the digital edition? Are they gonna... No, they wouldn't increase it. They wouldn't do that. Getting a more powerful console. But like I said, we don't... The specs, but we don't know what that correlates to in actual gameplay. We don't know. They need to fucking benchmark it first. You can't just... Like, the PS5 has a faster SSD and a GPU that's clocked like 400 megahertz, 300 megahertz higher than the Xbox Series X. And I'm pretty sure they're using the same graphics card technology. You're getting an extra 125 gigabytes of storage, so you can fit half of a Call of Duty onto it. I am worried about where the fuck you're going to put it when you do eventually get one, because where the fuck are you going to put it? It's stupidly huge. At least you can put it on its vertical, on like the PS4, where you need to buy a fucking accessory for it, so you can actually stand it upwards. Ridiculous. Can you put the Xbox One vertical? I don't know. We saw some actual gameplay on the S. Now I don't think this isn't very high res. 1560p. Well, the resolution, fair enough, but the bitrate I don't think is very high. I guess that's what it would look like. Oh god, it can't run it. It's stuttering. This player's dog shit. What the fuck?
In this gameplay footage, you're seeing
the lighting looks really flat.
Awesome rock bouncer tackling an extreme pathfinder.
I was playing Forza Horizon 2 on the 360. It looked better than this.
Xbox One, Xbox Series X, and
like, no one has a 4K 120 hertz monitor. What's the point? TV. What's the point? There's only a few available. 4K is no longer niche. Well, Steam hardware stats would disagree. Have we? I don't think we've seen a game running on the Xbox Series X yet. Have we? I don't think we have. We're 2 months. At least we've seen some gameplay on the PS5. We've seen nothing on the Xbox Series X. We've seen it on the S before the fucking X. Demon Souls will also come to PC. I don't believe you. Let's see if I can do. STEM. Per IGN. Well, fucking IGN are great. They are, aren't they? That's just Steam news. I don't trust IGN at all. There we go. So, the most common resolution on Steam hardware is 1080p at 65%. Then after that, it is 1366 by 768, which is a laptop resolution. 4K is used by 2% of people on Steam. It's niche as fuck. No one's really running 4K apart from like the top 1%. I'm using window capture because display capture is not working properly. Oh. Working there somehow. Well, millions of console users are about to be. But will they run at actual 4K though? If you can have a 60 FPS option or a 30 frames a second option, what sound-minded gamer would choose the 30 frames a second option over the fucking 60 frames? Well, I think a lot of people have a 4K TV in their living room. You just won't have a 4K monitor on your PC because it's just people would rather have a higher frame rate. The 1060 is still the most popular card by 3.37%. And then it just goes lower. 1050, then the 1050 Ti, then 1050. I mean, most people don't have powerful shit. Most people are playing at 1080p, 60 frames. 1440p or higher, or 1080p 144 is a luxury. It's like the top 1%, 10% or whatever, you know. Like the 970, I think, was one of the most popular ones for a very long time. It was like the highest one. Display capture has finally decided to work. It's great. List of confirmed PlayStation 5 games. When they're coming. Oh, 2020, great. It's a great release. It doesn't tell me shit. It just says 2020. It doesn't say the date. But I'll be buying these on PC. The Xbox will get a boost because it comes out 2 days earlier, 7 days earlier, 9 days earlier, whatever. It will get a boost because people like to buy new technology. So people will buy it. But those are the people who will probably buy the PS5 as well. So I don't know how much of a boost it will give them. Going down, it says launch titles. The fuck? Exclusives are in blue. They have actual exclusives. Why is Gran Turismo not coming out on launch? How can you not have a racing game at launch? You need a racing game at launch. None of these the games aren't fucking ready. That's the problem. The consoles are ready. The games aren't ready. Why you can't have the fucking games without the fucking... You can't have the console without the games. Or the games without the console. You can't. You need both. You can't have one or the other. It doesn't work like that. That's stupid. I don't use IGN. Also coming to PC. What? Where did they get this information from? Will also arrive on PC. It will be a timed console exclusive. Well, now I have no reason to buy a PS5. What, a year? 6 months? Bloodborne when? Really? Who? What? Where are your sources? What is your source? The PS5 event? It didn't say. Also coming to PC. Where is the source? Where is your sources? Where have you got this information from? I can't ever see IGN's comments. Not that I ever go on here. I just went on it like yesterday, I think. Did anyone else think that this did not look very impressive? This looked like... It looked like Final Fantasy XIV's graphics to me. Oh, Eurogamer's player is naff.
Pledge your swords to
But these
our
graphics look naff. I mean, that looks like Final Fantasy XIV. To me.
To our
It's all from the PC. Not even the PS5. Why?
It was the Dalmex who drove back the Crusaders in the Battle of the Twin Realms, was it not?
It looks like the online one, like the graphics and just the art style and everything. And all they've shown off is like boss fights and arenas. Weird. Million quid that says Square Enix quietly announce it as a timed exclusive in a few days. No, it will come to Xbox like all the others, they just can't say it. Limited time release. Doubt. Limited time releases are just fucking annoying. I'd rather you go all the way or not at all. Or just wait. I'll wait. I've got too many games to play. I'll wait. Launch titles via Jeff Keighley. And he does have the insider knowledge, so maybe. Destruction All-Stars, which is that weird game where it's a driving game, like a Demolition Derby type game, a car battle game, but you can get out of the cars and run around. Marvel Spider-Man, Astro's Playroom, which comes pre-installed, Demon Souls, and Ribbits Big Adventure. Ribbits? I mean, Sackboy's Big Adventure. That could be enough, but where's Gran Turismo? I want a racing game. I got the money. I can buy it, right? So what happened is, I fucking hate this, right? My granddad died, and of course, there's always a bit of money that comes with someone fucking dying, and I fucking hate. As soon as someone dies, it's all about the fucking money. So I've already got the console paid off, basically, for when I want to get it. And the house is gone now as well. The keys have been given over to my granddad's house. Someone else will be moving in. So yeah, I mean I got some money. My sister's got some money. I'm guessing my aunts and then uncle's daughter and son got some money. I'm guessing. I don't know. That's what happens. People die, and then there's money in a wheel, and then it gets spread out. If you've got a nice family, I guess, that spreads out money and doesn't keep it all to themselves. Ugh. Makes family fight over it. Yeah, fucking hell. Was it? When my nan died, Jesus Christ. My dad and his siblings, it was fucking Jesus. It was a pain in the arse, to say the least. It's like grown-ups are supposed to be the mature ones. Get a grip. Stop fighting over shit. I'd probably buy Mario 64 if you could buy it individually, but how much would they sell it for individually? Some people are saying, just being cynical, that after March, when they discontinue it, they'll separate them and they'll charge full price for all three of them, and it'll be 150 quid if you want all three of them. So get it now while stocks last. What is this game? Do we have any more information on it? Yeah, this game was fucking announced ages ago. Oh no. It's being developed by former Disney Infinity developer. Oh dear. Well, that's not necessarily a bad thing, because the first one was really good. The second and third one were not good. I bought Disney Infinity, the first one. It was really good. It was actually really good and actually surprisingly decent value for the money, considering what you got. You thought they made the Just Cause games. So did I. I don't... And the Mad Max games. Who... It's a different studio. There's two studios called Avalanche. There's one that's called Avalanche, and Avalanche Software. What the fuck? That's not confusing at all, is it? Why would you do that? Yeah, the first Disney Infinity game was actually pretty good. Each when you bought the game, how much was it? I can't remember. Have any amiibos? No. It was I can't remember how much I bought this for originally. It came with free figurines, came with free campaigns. This, the Pirates of the Caribbean one, was like a mini Assassin's Creed Black Flag, where you had your own, you got on a ship, sailed it, you could get off the ship, explore. It was pretty good. The Monsters Inc. one was also really good, but the Incredibles one was a bit shit. And you had a free building thing where you could build your own stuff. And I actually liked it. But the sequels were just like... They had already blown their load, so to speak, with the first game. And they tried to do it again, and then again. And it didn't work out. They shut down, basically. Jeff just said Forbidden West will also ship for PlayStation 4. Jesus Christ. How bad's that going to look? I want to get my other Infinity things, but I can't. I need to. They're in an awkward spot. Let's see if I can get them. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Oh. Oh, whoa. Don't want to knock anything off. So this was like the base plate that came with it. What was it? I don't know where the other things are, but you put one here, and then you could have like another one from the same world. And this bit was the world. You would put the actual world. So if you lost it, you've lost your world and you've lost the campaign, which is ridiculous. They're up there, I think. Where's the? Where did they just place the other one? I can't remember what this one was used for. Oh, this has all the campaigns on it, I think. It has the... See if I can get a better actual view of it. It's got the Pirates of the Caribbean campaign with the Skull and Crossbones. Then the Monsters Inc. campaign. And then the Incredibles campaign. They really bit you in the arse though with buying other worlds because they cost so much. It's the actual just buying the basic edition was pretty good value, but buying more on top of that was quite overpriced. So yeah. So I didn't bother buying anymore. I just played the normal ones. A very third-person actiony affair. It's not an RP. I thought it was an RPG. You play as a student who holds the key to an ancient secret. Do you make your own character, though? It looks pretty good, apart from we didn't see any actual gameplay. And the graphics don't look that good.
Now it is witches and wizards who came before. Here you will meet.
I thought it was an RPG. They announced it was going to be an open world RPG years ago. Is this not that same one, or is it a different one?
And while your journey begins,
Nothing's changed. It looks the same. Hundreds of years ago.
mastering spells.
Fantastic beasts and where to make shitty films.
A larger world beyond these.
What the fuck was that frame rate? Was that in the game? Was that the video?
There is a
Look at the frame rate. What the fuck? Do I get to fly a griffin?
Dangers you can't yet imagine. An ancient knowledge long gone from this world.
The Harry Potter movie tie-in games were actually pretty good. The first one was really good. Second one was really good. Third one was really good. The fourth one was shit. The fifth one was really good because it was open world. It was an open world Hogwarts. You could explore it freely. And then the sixth one was just a copy and paste of the fifth one. And then the seventh one, or the last two, were shit. As you can see from Angry Joe's review. Yeah, my mum, when I was born, my mum worked nights and she would come home and play the first Harry Potter game. She even played a bit of the second one recently-ish on the PS2. And I had to do a bit for her because she couldn't do it.
Will define the legacy of Hogwarts.
So, multiplayer alpha kicks off this Friday on PS4. I'll play it. Friday, 2 days. Gonna look a bit shit though, innit? Is it gonna be a ghost situation where it really isn't? It's held back by the base consoles. I really like Ghosts. The campaign was dreadful, but it had a cool aliens mode that was like a zombies mode, but it was aliens, and I really liked the multiplayer just because it worked. I remember liking it because Black Ops 2's multiplayer was so laggy. I was so pissed off with it that when Ghost came out and it worked, I was just happy that it worked. On PC though, Ghost was a fucking disaster. But I didn't own a PC at that point. Play. Oh. PlayStation Plus collection. Oh, that was that thing they were showing off. I kind of zoned out because I was talking about Demon Souls and getting an erection. You can play all these games on PS5, but I own them. I own God of War, Bloodborne, and Horizon, and Uncharted 4, and Lost Legacy, and Ratchet and Clank. I own all these games. And Days Gone. I've beaten them. I've platinumed them. Until Dawn, I've played that. Not really much of a game. I didn't play Detroit.
My name is Connor.
So what can we play? How much does it cost though? Go for it. So God of War, got that. Bloodborne, I got that. Monster Hunter World, I haven't played that. Oh, it comes with just PS Plus. But who hasn't played these? You know, people own these already. These are the big games. These are the biggest. This is enticing people who don't own a PlayStation, surely. And they probably don't have PlayStation Plus. This can't be enticing people who already fucking own this shit. These are the biggest sellers on PlayStation. Like Days Gone, God of War, Uncharted. These are all the biggest sellers. Until Dawn probably didn't sell that much.
My name is Marcus.
My name is Kara.
My name is Connor.
Battlefield 1. Second Son. Could wait to play it on PS5. Batman Arkham Knight. Basically, I almost did everything apart from the Ridden trophies. Last Guardian I heard mixed things about. Last of Us is dreadful. $70? They already cost that in England. They cost 50 quid, which is $70. PS4 games cost 50 quid and have done for the entire generation. 55 quid, which is $70. So welcome to the gang. Join the club. Well, now it would be 60 quid. Well, if they do, which they, what, have they announced they're going to raise the price in the UK though? Why? So you can play a PS3 game which came out on the PS4 and which you can now play on the PS5. The Last of Us remastered. Okay, I'd be surprised how many people actually have a PS4 but don't have PlayStation Plus. I mean, you basically need PlayStation Plus to play any online shit. And you get free games. PlayStation blog. 339. That's why I went free games like that in quotations. And you lose them if you unsubscribe, which is annoying, obviously. It's just a rental service, really, but you get online. It's just that you're paying for the online and you get a bonus of free games. We are proud of the breadth of games. We have 5 games. One of which is already out. 2 of which you didn't show any gameplay of. So let's have a look at this. Why have you put white on black text? White text on black background. Why would you do that? So wireless controller, €70. Fuck me. What's that, like 55 quid? Jesus. Nintendo Online is much better. There's nothing to play on it though. But the only online game I would play on Nintendo Switch is Mario Kart 8, and which is not really worth it. And considering it was free on the Wii U, the online, it's a bit of a hard pill to swallow. Like, what are you playing online on the Switch? I don't know. Other than Mario Kart. I don't know. I can't think of any. You get the old school stuff, yeah. Animal Crossing. Yeah. So, let's hope it's made better than the PS5 controller, because there's been a role reversal, right? With the 360, I went through like 7 controllers. I've still got my original PS3 controller, and it works just fine. However, it's switched. I've got one Xbox One controller that I've stuck with, but I've gone through 3 PS5 controllers because the analog sticks broke. Well, not broke. They just What happened? On one of them, the analog stick was drifting, I think, or would get stuck. And on the other one, the X button broke. The rubber wears off, which is why I've put some grips on it. You see the little grippy things? Although, my Xbox One controller, if I move the analog stick, I can feel something. I can feel it catching on something on the on this analog stick. If I move it up into the left corner, I can feel something like catching. Thought my dad had it. I use it on PC. I use it on the PC stuff. He's got another controller. Right. Headset, $99 or €99. Fucking euros get fucked over, don't they? Really badly. Like, what is the conversion rate from dollars to euros? I don't know. HD camera, media remote, DualSense charging station. Why don't you just charge it with a USB cable? I mean, they're supposed to have crazy audio for this new one. Launch day games. Fuck me, they're actually releasing Demon Souls? Really? 50 euros? 60 euros or $50 for Miles Morales? I thought it was supposed to be like a small game and Sackboy game. Okay. Dude, if only it had Gran Turismo, that would maybe tip me over. But what people... Like, it's 450 quid for the fucking console, but then it's 50 quid for each game. So you're paying like 650 quid. Really? What do you get with it? Fuck knows. But I thought it was supposed to be a smaller game like First Light, which was like 15 quid, if that. And I got it for free with PlayStation Plus. Because it was like a 5-hour short little standalone expansion thing. So there's 3 games, really. I'd buy Demon Souls, Marvel Spider-Man, and Sackboy. Because Destruction All-Stars doesn't really look like something I would buy. How could it cost 10... How could it cost more in euros and not the same? That doesn't make any sense. That's ridiculous. 10 euros more than dollars. You look at this. The reason why the fucking console is so big and has so many vents is because of this. because it runs at 2.23 gigahertz. That's why. And maybe they're thinking that will make up the difference. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. We don't know yet. And it's got a faster SSD. So who knows? This is what comes with it, and as the controller. Double A is triple A. Marvel Spider-Man is definitely triple A. Destruction All-Stars is fucking... Oh, you're talking about Destruction All-Stars. Fair enough. That Lucid Games have been apparently they've been working on this for many fucking years. A long fucking time. Oh, they made Switchblade, which I've heard of. They've made very few games. Do we have any actual like gameplay? Nope. Really? Where are my games? You can have more than one copy of Warzone. Exactly. At least these are exclusives. At least you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 exclusives coming out at launch. Unlike the Xbox has none. But this comes pre-installed. So realistically, you're looking at buying 3 games. 3 games. Because I don't think I doubt this will sell very well. Demon's Souls is not really. Well, has that been confirmed? I mean, IGN have no source. So if Gran Turismo was also a launch date, that would make me consider it. But with this, I'm not sure. IGN is the source. But where have they got this from? IGN haven't just pulled this information out of their ass and have made it real. They have to have got it from somewhere. It's not like by them saying it suddenly is real and it exists now. It's not like rumor from fucking the Umbrella Academy. I heard a rumor that Demon's Souls was coming to PC, and now it is. But we'll see. Maybe it will be. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying we don't know what is real. IGN apparently are saying Demon's Souls is coming to PC, the remake. And it will be a timed console exclusive. Gaming Informer is also saying this. But they haven't even said where they've got it from, you know. At least when Eurogamer said Microsoft are thinking of buying Bungie, they've said they got it from insider stuff. Oh. Really? Fucking hell. At launch? I don't know, man. But will I need an SSD? Will I need a super fast SSD to be able to play it on PC? Do I need to upgrade my SSD? Or will it work on my SSD as it is now? Will it work on a hard drive? How's that going to work? Isn't that going to fucking confuse shit? Like, really complicate things. If a PS5 game ends up coming to PC, or they just won't make use of the actual SSD. To be fair, Demon's Souls isn't... There's not that much loading in Demon's Souls, apart from when you die and when you travel back to the Nexus, and that's it. You can go through an entire level without seeing a loading screen, unless you die. So... And like Dark Souls loading screens are really short anyway, even on a hard drive. Like a few seconds long, if that. So loading's not really that big of a deal. You'd like an option to switch back to OG visuals. It looks a lot more grey. It looks a lot more pastel-y, I would say. And also it's called Demon's Souls, not Demon Souls. Demon's Souls. This in 4K? No. PlayStation. It looks like the fucking like they've added red. They've added red. It used to just be grey, no color, grey. But like, it's gonna take a while to adjust to it. It just looks a bit weird. Like the atmosphere is gonna be very different. 4K 60 as well. This is. Like there was none of these. The candles didn't make such a huge glow like that. I used to love if the sound doesn't make the noise, if the floor doesn't make the noise of that, I don't know, footstep noise going across it, I will be sad. Because it used to make a cool noise when you walked across this bit here. Don't get rid of it. Touch the demon inside of me. Touch the darkness. So this, where is it? Can we see it? The light thing. Where is it? That thing there? Look, you see it? This light thing. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Does that work? This light thing. That's what produces the light. Oh wow. Having the fucking... having the cursor on seems to make it not work. Oh god, it's really... Why is it so laggy? Why is it so laggy all of a sudden again? Can't handle it. This will work. Here we go. So it's 4K 60, apparently. Apparently there will be... No, they said there's going to be a 4K 30 option. Maybe this is the PC version they're playing. That's why it's 4K 60, because they said 4K 30 or like a performance mode that would hit 60 frames. So all the animations are in the same vein. They changed the sound effect for you consuming the soul, which actually sounds more like you're consuming someone's soul. You can like hear their their noises, their whispery noises, as you consume them, as you suck them in. All these animations are all the same. The fucking Blue Knights look so different. They were just basically black with blue eyes. Completely black. But now they look like normal knights with blue eyes. A bit bizarre. I think this will fucking... Some people will have a hard time adjusting to this. Maybe me included. I want to see the Red Knight that's outside of Old King Dorian's door, which killed many a player on their first time through the game. I am Old King Dorian. Dorian, you must fight me. For my sword, I am in shorty shorts. I have the best ring in the game, basically. Kill me, take it from me. It looks a lot more claustrophobic with this new camera. So in the original game, if you get hit by this, you lose 90% of your health. And if you block it, you still take damage. So the whole idea of this boss is just to circle around it. It's very easy to kill, but it can easily go wrong. That's the thing. You get one shot at fighting it. So, like, that's the thing. It's a very easy boss. It's just, it can go wrong so quickly. Even like master players easily die to it just because it can go wrong. So the dragons in the original game were shit. They were shit. They were fucking shit. To kill them, all they would do is fly. They would have a pattern, a set pattern where they would fly down, burn the bridge, circle around, fly down, burn the bridge, rinse and repeat. And the only way to kill them was to stand. I can't even see it. Where the fuck are we? Oh, is that the bridge where you first meet the dragon? I can't even fucking recognize it. It looks so different. But there's another bit later on in the level, on the second level of this world, where there's a tower. There's a long-ass bridge and there's a tower, and you stand on top of the tower, and all you do is sit there and shoot a bow and arrow at it for about an hour, and that's it. So they need to improve that, because that was shit. This looks so different, man. It looks so different. It looks nothing like it. And that's the Flame Lurker. Flame Lurker's arena looks so different. That's the Shrine of Storms, which they've added this lightning effect that hits the tree. Is that going to happen every time you die and respawn? Or is that just going to happen the first time you go through? Boletaria! What's that, dick? So this guy is deaf. He's the Grim Reaper. You kill him, and basically in the room with him there are about 10 or so ghosts. You kill him, they all die, and you get all their souls. So you just get like 19,000 souls, and you do that rinse and repeat, and you have 1,000,000 souls to buy or level up as you wish. Obviously, they're not going to show off every boss to show... Like, some of the bosses in this game are easy. Because that's the point. Demon's Souls was not about just being hard all the time. Some of the bosses are more like set pieces that are just for the atmosphere, just for the moment. They're not supposed to be hard. Sometimes the boss will be easy, but the boss will have a companion that is really hard, but the boss is really easy. It's not... Demon's Souls knew when to be hard, to be challenging, whereas Dark Souls 2 onwards was just, we're going to make it hard all the time. For no reason. Just for the sake of it. And that gets boring. But every boss is... Every boss in Bloodborne and fucking Dark Souls 3, you fight the exact same way. There's no thinking. Demon's Souls made you think. And you lost that with Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 and Bloodborne. There is no thinking, really. It's just... Play better. Don't outsmart the enemy. Just press the button quicker. Wait and get it on Xbox Series X. It's not coming out on Xbox Series X. Blocking with weapon while holding it with 2 hands. Casual. Wait and get it on Series X. Will run and look better. Let's see. I don't... Wait. Wait and get it on the Series X. Will run and look better. I'm missing what you're trying to say. Clearly. Said console time limited. Or just get it on PC. Reread the fine print. It was captured on PS5, but it's running at 4K 60. Or did they just record the video in 4K 60? This game would never come to Xbox because Sony own it. Sony own the rights to Demon's Souls. A lack of looking around corners gave me anxiety. Maybe they changed the camera to stop you from doing that. If it's always to the left, if it's slightly to the left, then maybe you can't do that as much. This is how I remember Demon's Souls looking when I got it back in 2009. Demon's Souls, the first Demon's Souls still looks really good in some ways. Really weird seeing all the enemies die in one hit. You died. Yeah, the die. Where is that? You died. Didn't it used to say something else? Didn't it used to say you failed? Or was that? It was either for the boss fight or the you being killed. It used to say something different. They changed it. Like, you victory achieved. I don't remember. It looks really weird. It looks like a placeholder. It looks like placeholder font. Doesn't look like... If that's the actual font, it looks out of place as fuck. One thing I like about the bosses in Demon's Souls is that you learn them. You can learn their moves. You can learn when they're going to do stuff. Whereas in Dark Souls 2 and 3, enemies will just do random attacks whenever they want. They'll never fucking calm down. It's just about rolling. Whereas in this, it was actually about being cautious and learning and getting the upper hand. So the Tower Knight has like a blue spell effect. Look at that. Blue spell effect. It never used to do that. It used to just be a shockwave. But now the shockwave has a blue spell effect. That's adding insult to injury. That's just outside the Tower Knight. I don't know where this is. Where's this? That's in the flame place. I've forgotten the name of it. The spiders. What is it called again? I don't remember. All the mining is happening. I've forgotten. It's the one I've forgotten. It's the Tower of Latria. I wish they would add in the broken archstone, but I guess they can't for some reason. That would have been so cool if they did that. Why you should care. I doubt anyone's done a comparison this early on. Maybe in a few hours. Rip Demon's Souls. They turned off the online. Got comparisons of the screenshots that they showed off a few months ago. It just looks very... It looks a lot more colourful. Looks a lot less distressful. I mean, even in the CGI cutscene. Look, just grey. Just grey. The original was just grey. Grey, more grey, grey. It was everything was grey in 2009. Grey, more grey, grey. Bit of red. Oh, that's aping that. I didn't even realise because it looks so fucking different. I knew that was that, but that... It looks different. I mean, like... It has a different art style entirely, basically. I mean... It's a different art style. I don't know how to describe the original art style. I mean, it's a different game. I mean, it's just grey. The atmosphere is grey and depressing and dark. And now it's a bit more Halloween-y? Like Castlevania-y? A little bit? Like look, Castlevania Lords of Shadows? Feels like you're like a fancy party, Halloween party version of Demon Souls. Yeah, the camera's a lot further away. It's in the middle, whereas in PS5 version, your character's slightly to the left, which I don't like. I hate that. I hope you can center it in the options menu. Stuff. We've added stuff to the environment. I guess it looks more ruined. It looks more like it's overgrown. Looks like it's been left for a longer time, I guess. Like, Demon Souls also isn't that long of a game. It's the shortest of the Souls games. You'll be surprised how quickly you beat it, I reckon. If you've never played it before. If you get stuck, obviously, then it will take longer. That's the CGI cutscene. Some of this wasn't even used in the actual game, in the opening CGI trailer. Oh, the Flame Lurker looks so fucking different now. It looks more like Malagbal, if that's how you pronounce the name. It looks like they've added horns and more armor to him, whereas he looks a lot more fleshy in the original. Oh, where? So, in Demon's Souls, Broken Archstone. In Demon's Souls, there are 6 Archstones, each taking you to a world. In the world, there are 4 to 5 levels. It's like an old school game. Like, yeah. Unfortunately, the fourth one is broken, and you can't go there. So there's only 5 worlds. Apparently, it was cut content because they couldn't finish it in time. So they cut it out of the game. People were hoping they were going to add it back. No, it doesn't look like it, does it? Like, this is the like, there's some remnants of the old world. It looked like very ambitious, like too ambitious. Like,
our hero,
this looks massive compared to
behind the broke is covered.
anything else in the game.
Something. This tower, it gives
like, it was going to be like a snowy area.
Or a bird's eye view.
But no, I don't think they're going to add it. It's a shame. Maybe they'll surprise us. I doubt it. Don't get your hopes up. Unused content. Maybe they'll add it as a paid DLC. I will kill them. Where's the broken archstone? Where's the picture of the actual broken archstone? I don't know. Archstones. Why are you not showing me the 6th one? It's in the game, it's just you can't bloody go into it. Broken Archstone, there it is. The Nexus has a 6th Archstone, the Archstone of the Archstone of the Giant, that was broken under unknown circumstances. It's like Monsters Inc. when they break the door at the end and then put it back together. The Northern Limit, a snowy fortress gifted to the giants of the far north. And they never put it in the game. Why not?
With ourselves arriving via...
This is cut content. I don't think I've even seen this.
the main field area, but for now we'll
looks like Horsefuck Valley. Which I fucking hated.
Continuing along, we can see creatures off in the distance. Following the linear path brings us close to a group of them, which appear to be barely functional.
I don't like Horsefuck Valley. It looked a bit too ambitious for the PS3.
Eventually, we get to the end of the tunnel and come to a staircase leading out and across to the opposite side of the ice sheet. Rather than and are able to enter the inner structure.
That's the first boss. Why is he here?
A placeholder, interesting pieces of artwork on the walls, and another.
It's mostly empty. Nothing in it.
Giant
But yeah, you could climb in the first game. They took that out for some reason.
To the structure at the top.
Don't know why. It was handy. Forgot about that. If I do some upload date, let's see if anyone's done it. Oop. Yeah, the climbing animations are weird, and no one's done it. Yeah. Never. Well, you literally stopped the world from ending. That's. You're pretty important. You're the only one that can fucking do it. That's pretty important. You make the choice. If you don't make the choice, then nothing happens. You can either destroy the world or let the cycle continue, basically. Every time. Every time, but even if you destroy the world will come back because the cycles blah blah blah. It's a lot of bollocks. Even if the fire goes out, the fire will eventually come back because there's cycles anyway and blah blah. How ambitious is the remake? Well, it's just a graphical overhaul, so. Well, in Demon Souls, you kill the 5 great ones. 4 great ones? 5 great ones. No. I've already forgotten. Basically, there's a big fucking furry snake thing that's going to consume the world and you need to put it back to sleep. Done. That's it. Sleepy sleep. Demon Souls tutorial. I mean, Demon Souls had an actual tutorial. The first... Like, Dark Souls didn't even have a tutorial, unless you count the Asylum as... Okay, Voldemort snake. Much bigger than fucking that. Like the size of a skyscraper. God. The blurry. Like, we didn't see any of the UI. Where, like, they'd obviously turned the UI off. Like, what's the health bar going to look like? what are they doing? Like, how are they tweaking balancing to weapons? Are they even going to do that? Are they going to tweak the health items? Because you can just get infinite health items and never have to worry ever again, basically. I mean, you can only carry 99 at a time. But when you go back to the Nexus or die, it replenishes them into your inventory, I think. There's a weight limit in Demon Souls. I forgot about that as well. There's a weight limit. You can become over encumbered. Are they going to take that out? Fucking hell, I hope they do. Jesus. So this is the tutorial bit that they showed off for the PS5 version. There's a carry limit and a weight limit. There's 2 limits. If you go over your weight limit, you move really slow, and if you don't have enough space in your inventory, you can't pick stuff up. And you have to drop them. And if you drop them, you can't get them back if you leave the level. New game had no UI though. That's what I'm saying. I want to see what it looks like. Never really did much parrying in Dark Souls, Demon Souls 1. I did some parrying in Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 1. Fucking hell. Why is it so confusing? Demon Souls, then Dark Souls 2. But I could never parry in Dark Souls 2 or 3. I only did it in the first game. So look, these are they're basically, they're more grey. I remember them being more black. I guess they're more grey. They look really fierce. They have that sound effect, that sound effect is fucking terrifying. And all the sound effects sound so fucking visceral. You get your health back with grass. With your grass. Oh, what's the character creator going to look like? Because you can make some fucking weird looking characters in Souls games. I usually just leave it at default because you're not usually looking at your face in these games. I'm never bothered, really. Like, everything about this game is so atmospheric. The way it looks, the sound effects, the music. That could really fuck with the new one. Oh, I hope they add... In this one, there was no status effect meters. So for poison build-up. So you would just get poisoned without knowing how close you... How long the bar is. There's no bar for toxic or poison or bleeding. You just get poisoned out of thin air. So I hope they add that. A poison bar. I hope they do add stuff. Quality of life improvements. I've gone naked. Basically, you want to be... In this game, armor doesn't really mean that much. Like Dark Souls 3. So you just want to be as light as possible. So look, this is the tactic of this boss. You just go run around this, hit it in the back. Because in Demon Souls, bosses didn't lock onto you and spin 360 million degrees just to hit you. They were actually realistic. And then there's a nice secret if you beat the boss. What's this? The fuck is this? God. What is this?
8 people, 10 at the most. And they have to know the weight of everything that goes on board.
I've no idea who that is. James Gregory. Fill it up.
This right here, folks, is the day that I learned the reality of how dangerous a plane can be. I learned this in the Bahamas. They have the planes that just go island to island, very short trip, like a 20-minute trip. And they actually look like crop dusters more than anything. They got one propeller. They only seat about 8 people, 10 at the most. And they have to know the weight of everything that goes on board the aircraft before the plane can take off. And I had never been through that before. And a guy coming to me with a clipboard in his hand, he said, "Sir, how much do you weigh?" I said, "Why do you need to know?" He said, "So we'll know how much fuel to put in." I said, "Fill it up." I'll buy, fill it up. I weigh 600 damn pounds, fill it up. Well, you hate to die in a plane crash because some fat woman lied about her weight. And hell, they'll do it too. Like, well, I just soon be dead. Just tell him how much I weigh. You know?
But what year is this from? Like late 70s, early 80s? Well then. Any more news? Any more updates? Fucking hell. So, I gotta fucking pre-order one of these. What the fuck? That's $90. That's $90 fucking dollars. About that. What the fuck? That's pounds. That's pounds. That's the pound sign. Oh my god. 90. Fuck me. $90 for a video game? What the fuck? What the fuck? Or you can kiss your ass goodbye. I am not buying that then. That can fuck off. That can fuck right off. That's a joke. Who the fuck is gonna buy... Wow. You know we're in the middle of a pandemic, right? And people can't afford this shit. What the fuck? That's preposterous. That must be a typo. It must have meant to put dollars, surely. Buy the US version, have it imported, and then get charged like 30 quid import tax or whatever. £70, and then they'll probably put microtransactions in it. What the fuck? Well, that can fuck off then. What about the Xbox games? Do we know how much the Xbox games are going to cost? Are they going to cost the same? What the fuck? 52 quid for a game that they said was going to be more like Infamous First Light to what Infamous Second Son was. What? That can't be right. They're the same fucking games. They're not magically £20 more expensive. That's ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Horizon will be the same. Demon's Souls is the same game. It just looks better. Spider-Man will be just like Spider-Man. And fucking... like, Forbidden West, Horizon Zero Dawn, Forbidden West will just be like Horizon. They're the same games. They're just fucking charging 20 quid more. What the cunt? Wow. Oh, God. This could be one of the worst generations ever. How could they have... So now they're fucking it. Now Sony are fucking it up. They're both fucking it up horrifically. Sony have got games, but they're stupidly overpriced, and Xbox don't have any games. What's worse? What's fucking worse? And it comes out on the 19th. Spider-Man Miles Morales Ultimate Edition comes with Marvel's Spider-Man Remaster. Really? A remaster? Why'd you need a remaster of that game? It came out fucking 2 years ago. Still good, man. No. How can it be the same in dollars as it is? That makes no sense. We're in a fucking recession, exactly. What the fuck are they doing? That's ridiculous. No one's even talking about it. Why is the Xbox trending? And it's all PlayStation stuff, I bet you. Yeah. I don't understand that. So, I love how they fucking... I can't zoom in on this, it doesn't work. I love how they put... Yeah, it's got 2 more teraflops, but they don't actually say what the clock speed is. What's the SSD? Custom SSD. Doesn't really mean anything. So, if Horizon Forbidden West is coming out on the PS4, then it can't take advantage of the SSD. I fucking told you the SSD was bullshit, man. I knew this was going to happen. They're not going to fucking... Because they need to design it specifically with the SSD in mind. And they can't do that if it's also coming out on the PS4, which doesn't have an SSD. So the SSD isn't going to actually come into play for like another 2 or 3 fucking years. Did you say God of War was also coming, or was that a no? No. Okay, God of War. I guess so. God of War will be the first proper next-gen game, then, or Gran Turismo 7, depending on which one comes out first. Will run way better on the PS5, but it won't be designed for it specifically. It will load much faster, but it will still have the same drawbacks of having to design it with a hard drive in mind. Why do you think games have elevators and those bits where you go through a small crack in a wall, you know, shimmy through a small crack in a wall? It's for loading. And those are still going to be in the games because they have to design it with a hard drive in mind. That's dumb. You're fucking dumb. So what are you getting? Neither. Fuck off. What a waste of fucking time. So, fuck me. So, 450 quid to buy the console. Then 70 quid. Add another 70 quid. No, okay, well, 2. I'm not going to buy that. Destruction All-Stars, which is like an indie fucking game, which should be like 20 quid, really. The 70 quid plus 60 quid is 120 quid? No, 130 quid. For 2 games! 130 quid? What the fuck? And then, I don't know, 50 quid. That's 180 quid. For fucking 3 games. Plus, if I want to stream it and record it and play it in 4K, I need to buy an Elgato 4K capture card because I can't record in stream in 4K or record in 4K or pass through because it doesn't have 4K pass through. So I'd need to buy, in preparation, I need to buy a 4K capture card. I did say I had the money, but only for the console, not for the games. And any accessories and shit. I mean, I can sell my capture card I've got already and probably get a decent amount of the money towards the new 4K capture card. But Jesus Christ. There's a lot to think about when you're streaming. Set it to 1080p, and then there's no point. You ever heard of a thing called a job? You ever heard of a thing called a coronavirus pandemic going on? No jobs. No one can get a job. Anyway. They're taking our jobs. Taking our jobs. Jobs. I'd love to know where you get a job. Someone's a game to share with. I have no friends. Well, none of my friends play games anymore, I don't think. I'm like the only one. Like on my Xbox, none of my friends who were on the 360, and I had a lot of friends on the 360, moved over to the Xbox One or PlayStation. They just kind of stopped. They grew up, and I didn't. I stayed the same. We'll get the digital edition, great, and then I can't. Then I have to buy all the overpriced digital versions, and it will have no chance of buying a cheaper used copy ever. And then if a game gets delisted from the store, I can't buy it ever again without buying the disc version that I can't put in my console. No. No. It's really dangerous for the archivability of content. Like once it's gone, it's gone. If it's digital, you can't get it ever again unless you buy another disc console with a disc drive in it. If there's discs, then there's still discs floating around that you can buy used. Sell the PS4 and the Xbox One and the 360 and the Wii U. No. I keep my consoles. I don't sell my consoles. That's weird. I sell everything else to upgrade, but I don't sell consoles. I don't know why. I just keep them. Got the... I don't know. That's fucking madness, man. Who the fuck is gonna... Who's going to buy this? I mean, obviously there will be people who buy it. But, like... Who's going to buy the games? The majority of people aren't going to be able to afford 70 quid games. How does this compare to current gen prices? What, for games? Games are 50, 55 quid. So they're adding 15 quid. 15, 20 quid, which is about $30. They're adding like another $30. Well, $25. Because the pound is shit. Because of Brexit. This is the problem. Inflation has taken hold, but wages haven't gone up. We're in correlation to inflation. The UK problem. But the euros are also getting fucked over. Euros are 70 quid. 70 euros. What is 70 euros in dollars? I don't know euros. Euros. Even we're getting fucked over. more than Europeans for a fucking change. 70 euros is 64 quid. Euros are getting better price. What the fuck? 70 euros in dollars is $82. What the fuck? We're getting fucked over. More than euros. The pound used to be worth twice as much. But a pound was worth $2? No. Yes. Yes. A pound used to be worth $2. The pound was strong. And then the recession happened in 2008. I love looking at the fucking, currency value over time, and it just goes in 2008. It's like, yeah. And it slowly starts to come back up, and then Brexit happened. It went again. Like, fuck me. Overnight, it dropped immediately. Again. Fuck me. So what makes Sackboy cheaper than Demon Souls? Demon Souls isn't even a new game. It's the same content. Like, that should be... How much was... Let me have a look here. How much was Shadow of the Colossus when that came out on PS4? Did I might have bought it on Amazon, so I might be able to actually find the original order. Is it Shadows? Why can't I find it? Wow, it's really hard to find for some reason. Did I not buy it on Amazon? What did I buy it through then? I have no idea where I bought it. It was 2018, Shadow of the Colossus remake came out. When did I buy it? I got no idea where I bought it. I thought I bought it through Amazon. Did I buy it digitally? No, I've got the bleeding physical copy up there. I just can't find it on my Amazon at all. But I'm pretty sure it was like 25 quid. Because it was a remake. It's not a new game. And now this is charging 35 quid more. What the fuck? No, 45 quid more. My maths is shit. Yes? No, 35 quid more. I have no idea. 30 quid. 55. 45 quid more? What the fuck? How can they do that? How much are these comments going to go up? I'm ready to see these comments go skyrocket. Does that mean it'll cost 70 quid on PC? Demand that, or there'd be a fucking huge uproar on PC. Ridiculous. Yeah, that game is fucked. Is that coming out on PS4 as well? Because if it's not, then it's fucked. Completely fucked. That's crazy. This generation is looking worse and worse and worse. Sony had to cut down the number of units because of what was the reasoning? CPUs in high demand or something? Oh, for fuck's sake. Launch titles that could go down. It could go down. It could go down. I mean, usually, when a new generation launches, the prices of games are more expensive and then they come back down. This didn't happen this generation. The prices went up and then stayed there for the entirety of the generation. So if they stay at 70 quid for the entire generation, That's fucking madness. Oh no. Oh yeah, Take-Two's boss is a cunt. So he fucking trying to defend shit. Good luck. The controller's 60 quid, the headset is 90 quid. The camera's 50 quid. Why is the camera cheaper than the fucking controller and the headset? Can't be a good fucking camera then, can it? This actually makes Game Pass look like an incredible value. Or the Epic Game Store. Or the Epic Game Store that has fucking hundreds of free games and you never not own them. You always own them and there's no subscription. And you get 5 free games every month. Some are good. Some may not be your liking. I don't think there's ever really been a bad game. It's just different likings. Different genres. What is this one? Like some of these games can be really expensive. Take it to the man. Like sometimes they give you 2 free games a week, sometimes they give you 1. Like sometimes it's like 5 free games a month, about that. Whereas Game Pass has EA games. I love how they went, and now Game Pass includes EA games with no additional fee. Well, now you've just made Game Pass actually less valuable because you've added EA games to it. And like they gave you Batman Arkham Knight with all the DLC, didn't they? And Arkham Asylum and Arkham City with all the DLC. He's a bit fucking nuts. And Hitman, which is like 50 quid for some reason. And the Lego Batman games, yeah, I got those. I've already played the second one. I never played the third one. I played the first one as well. But I never played the third one. Like these are all, if we go up. Observer, I've heard is a good game. 20XX, which is like, what is that? Is that Mega Man? But good. I mean, like, not Mega Man. What was the other one that was really shit? That wasn't Mega Man. Mighty Number 9. Short Hike. Oh wow, that's gave that for free. I saw someone playing this earlier. It looks pretty cool. Got like kind of PlayStation 1 graphics. Troy, which they gave away for free on release date. Abzu, which is a free-to-play... It's not free-to-play. It's like a journey type game, but it's under the sea. This one. Oh, no. Oh, when you play as a... Oh, this one. Looks a bit like Rhyme, graphically. This one. Oh god, that looks a bit shit. That one does look a bit shit. Ark, they gave for free. Ash and I bought. Axiom Verge. Bad North, Yoke Edition. These for free. City of Brass is a pretty cool roguelike. Closest Costume Quest. Dauntless, that's free anyway. Dauntless Experimental. Death Coming, End the Gungeon is good. Fez is good. Big Meat for the King. Hob. Ibn Hob. Hobbity Hob. Hyperlight Drifter. Laser Fear was free. Jotun Into the Breach was free. Lifeless Planet. I've heard really good things about that. Wasn't that like... Didn't that come out years ago, though? Moonfighter. I've wanted to play this, actually. I don't really ever play these XCOM-y style games, but the fact that it's got a fucking talking duck in it and pig, I want to play it. Got Howard the Duck in it. It looks really good. All men are pigs. Runner? Oh, Runner. I know what that is. This was free? Fuck me. I need to play that. That looks good. I'll just download them and I don't play them. I'll just get them. Oh, fucking hell, that's shit. Why is that even... Can I... How do I hide it? How do I hide it? There's no clicking. There's no way to hide it. Shadow Complex. Rogue Company, which is the alpha, I think. Rhyme is free as well. Rebel Galaxy is free. Shadowrun. All, like the Shadowrun and the expansion. No, Shadowrun with the expansion and then the other Shadowrun game. Soma, Slime Rancher. Oh dear. Stranger Things. Subnautica, which is a big deal. I've never played that. I mean, isn't that a VR game? I don't know. The Witness was free, which is a big game. Escapist 2, The End is Nigh. I mean, whereas on Games Pass you get games you probably already bought at launch. And where'd you get actually games you probably wouldn't play? So you can experience different things. What's this? Sony says Demon's Souls remake isn't coming to PC. So why the fuck does it say? How did this slip? How did this slip? How does it say also available? How did that slip? How did that slip? How did that get into the fucking conference? The rep attributed the incorrect did nobody fucking watch it before you fucking made it live? What were you doing? What's happened to both of them? They've both just slipped on 100 bananas. They just keep slipping on bananas. What the fuck happened? Oh no. So 70 quid or nothing. Yeah, fuck me. I knew it's not coming to PC. Bloodborne is probably not coming to PC either. That weren't people adamant that Bloodborne was going to be announced at one of those events like 6 months ago and it didn't get announced? It was like, it's definitely I have confirmation that it's coming out. It's been announced. It's been announced with the PS5 edition. No. I don't see it happening. It's been 5 years. Persona 5 did. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they're just so... I don't know. Like, what makes them actually decide, oh, okay, we're going to put it on PC? Because Horizon sold really well. They didn't need to put it on PC to try and get some more money from it. Is it all just a marketing thing? They're not doing it just to fucking... They're doing it to get you to play on PS5. I think Bloodborne is a game that wouldn't come to PC because they know some people will buy a console just for it, like a hardcore audience. So putting it on PC, I don't think would do them much favour. I don't know. Yeah, Sony owns the IP, which is why they made Dark Souls and why they carried over a few of the... Why are the comment sections not working? Oh, it's Kotaku. Yeah, Dark Souls. It was published by Atlas in the West because Sony didn't have any confidence in it because they're idiots. Well, this is during the time where they were idiots. So, yeah. Sony had no confidence that it would sell in the West for some reason. I don't understand why. So Atlas published it. Weird. IGN. Yeah, fucking hell. Have they actually got rid of that in the actual Demon's Souls? For all that RAM, let's have a look. I can see it. It's fine. It's not even using half of it. It's fine. 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 Have they gotten rid of it? No, it still says it. Also available on PC. Well, that's IGN's one though. They can't make IGN. They can't make IGN take it down. 32 gigabytes. Of course, I've got 32 gigabytes of RAM. I put like 7 hours of footage into Adobe Premiere. If I don't have that, it will die immediately. They took it down on the official site. PlayStation. PlayStation? Not a PlayStation. Yeah, they took it down. What? How the fuck did that get through? Did nobody watch it? What? Nobody watched it. It's a 4-minute trailer. Watch it. Watch the last couple seconds. For Christ, Doof. Human error. How the fuck? How did that get through? That's crazy. That's real bad. Now, I guess, you know, they do make human errors, but that shows you that how many people watched it? That can't, like, surely no one else watched it than the person who actually made the trailer. Because if more than one person watched it, other than the person who made it, they would have fucking found it. I guess then it is technically human error because they didn't see it. That is bizarre. That is bizarre. God of War 2. God of War 2. It's not God of War 5. Come on, Greg. Well, that's just fucking weird. Do we have an actual comparison? Like a side-by-side comparison? Here we go. Is it side-by-side? It's not... See, look, they've added a ladder. They've added a ladder. Game-changing. Worth 70 quid. Why aren't you doing it side-by-side? Why are you doing it one after the other? You need it side-by-side. Our memories are shit. Oh, look at that. There's a... What is it? They've added a ladder. There's a ladder there. But is it cosmetic? Or can you actually go back up? Because in the original, you couldn't go back up. You were stuck. So why don't you do it side by side, man? Where's the UI? Where's the lock on? Who plays Demon Souls? Dark Souls game without locking on? MOG people. Clearly. If you're fighting more than one person, then it's better to lock off, in a way. It's better to lock off for the man-eater fights, because you'll just go flying off an edge. And it became better to lock off in like Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 because of the way they designed it. How hard would it be to do it? Is it just to get it to closer to the 10-minute mark? That's why you've done it. Haven't done it side by side. Because he does do it side by side towards the end a bit. Here we go. Yeah, I remember that. Well, the first Halo remake / remaster let you do that. Not sure about the other ones though. Oh, 2 did. 2 did. Oh yeah. Look at that fucking font. Looks fucking awful. They've got to change that. And look, you even had a little bit of text that said, I can't even read it. However, the Nexus traps you shall... Okay, it's so fucking dark. You shall remain in this world as a soul, however. Yeah. So look, they've added a bit of a fence you jump over, and they've added a ladder, but the ladder doesn't look like it goes anywhere. There's damage numbers, obviously, in the original. They've changed the sound effects, but the animations are the same. Why does it look so washed out? What, the new one? Or the old one? It looks alright to me. The sound effect for I love using a shield. That's what really annoyed me with the newer Souls games, is that shields became a lot less usable. But I love blocking and the clanking of the swords hitting the shield. How much fucking stamina has he got to block? The Blue Knight, this guy must have infinite health on, right? And infinite stamina on. Because that Blue Knight, if he does that shield hit, will put you off your balance basically in one hit. 1 or 2 hits. 1 hit, I think. It's obviously just for the demo to have full health, infinite stamina. But when we get to the boss, he turns that off, obviously. How are you blocking with 2 hands? With a 2-handed sword? That you would lose all your stamina immediately. Like, what? Any person who's played a Souls game for more than an hour will notice this shit immediately. So why would they do it? Why are they catering to an audience that doesn't play Souls games? You don't die in 1 hit either. Look, it takes 4 hits. 5 hits. 4 hits if you use 2-handed. Why? Crazy. Oh, here we go. This is an actual proper one, side by side. But we don't get to see it from the very beginning. You only get to see it from this drop-down bit. The tutorial bit has, like, a bit before this. Look how bad the PS3 version had really bad slowdown, along with frame rate problems. A lot of the weird feeling to the demo could just be because he has got 1-hit kills on and infinite stamina and health. Maybe if he played it properly, it would be fine. Why? Let's see what people are saying about on Twitch. I see on Twitch. I see someone say Dark Souls ripoff. I closed the chat immediately. No, that must have been a fucking troll. Come on, no one's that stupid, right? Well, I need to go to bed. I'm very tired. Demon Souls is not coming to PC. Demon Souls 2 confirmed. Everyone calm down. It's not coming to PC. Well then. The 6th Archstone in the right seems to be intact. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Really? Fucking hell, I can't see it. The angle's weird. I don't see it. What? Where's the fucking... What? So that's the stairs. That's going up. Oh no, this guy's talking about... The 6th one is not... It's the 4th one that's broken. People just call it the 6th one because... a reason. Alright, so... Oh, God. So... This is... Over here's the first one. Where my head is. Then the second one is, like, up here. Then the third one is, like, here somewhere. Then the fourth one is here, which is the broken one. And you can't see... Can you see that? I can't see it. They cut it off. Maybe they're keeping it a secret? Who the fuck knows? Well, I need to go to bed. I'm still planning on playing the other Borderlands 3 DLCs that I haven't played yet. I have been playing Borderlands 3 off stream. I beat the game with the character I was playing for the last DLC. I hadn't beat it with that character yet. So I've unlocked Mayhem mode and stuff. So hopefully I'll be able to play it in Mayhem mode and not die immediately. Yeah. I mean, the newest game that's coming out. Let's have a look quickly. The newest games. The newest games. Games release dates. God. Oh, now November's just gonna be filled with a million fucking games. I'm interested in Mafia, but I'm gonna wait for reviews for that because fuck knows how badly they can fuck it up. But other than that, I'm not really interested in Crysis. Spelunky got a 10 out of 10. Spelunky 2 got a 10 out of 10 from IGN. So take of that what you will. But Crysis Remaster, I'm not really interested. Serious Sam 4, I don't know if I'm interested in that. It looks exactly the same as the third one, which came out 9 years ago. But yeah, I'm not that. I don't know, we'll see. Why though? Why do what? Why am I not interested in Crysis Remaster? Because I don't even like the first Crysis. That's why. I like 2 and 3, but I don't like the first one. If I was going to play it, I probably wouldn't pay for the remaster. I would just play it, the original, to be fair. I don't need to buy the remaster. I'm not going to buy a remaster just for the sake of playing it if I've already got the original and haven't played that yet. Mario! Yeah, Mario. Fucking great. Shit. Let's sing Queen, as in Bohemian Rhapsody Queen. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Well then, it's time for me to go. I'll see you whenever I play the Borderlands 3 DLC. Bye.